Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. My salutations to everybody present here. Pranam, good evening. In the entire world, one race of people are peace-loving. Always. Never harmed anybody. Never saw anybody as a theological enemy. Hindu. And those Hindus are getting hurt again and again and again. Please remember, we don't have a theological enemy. But those who see us as theological enemy, they don't want us to live. And whenever our numbers are weakened anywhere, we get slaughtered. Almost 80 lakh square kilometers of land was Akhanda Bharat. Today, our land is 32 lakh square kilometers. The land lost is more than the land retained. Please remember, we are the only nation, if you see, we were shrinking. For thousands of years, we were very wide and huge. We started shrinking. We have to really understand, if from 70 or 80 lakh square kilometers, if we are now only 32 lakh square kilometers, please imagine the amount of land lost. And all that land which was lost, we lost it only when we were not the majority in that place. When Hindus became minority in a particular geographical location, and then that land was lost. Bharat went down this way. This is something which we should know, that more than 50% of the land what we had, 60% of the land what we had, we have lost. That means we have shrunk. Whenever, wherever, if the Hindu population becomes thin, that land gets broken away from Bharat. And this has happened. Even now, if we Hindus don't wake up, we are not going to get awakened at this situation, then the tamo guna in us is very heavy. Very severe tamo guna. Somehow we have to wake our people from this tamas. Very indifferent. Something happens very indifferent. Look at the colossal confusion the Hindu youth has today. For Palestine, you will raise your voice. For Palestine, you will raise your voice. Across India. Somebody very close to you is getting massacred, no voice. We need to, the only way left for us is to caution people continuously. Please remember, we must consider this as our duty. To caution people that we are shrinking. If we shrink beyond a point, it cannot be reversed. That awareness has to be told. That if we shrink beyond a certain point, it cannot be reversed. What is our birth rate? For a Hindu to plead to have 3 children is difficult. With 1 child. Go for second child. At this rate, where will we be? After a point, there are certain communities already in Bharat, Hindu communities. Their population cannot be reversed. If we don't become alert to this, we don't warn our people that there is a danger, there is a sword hanging above you. If we don't alert our people, we will only wake up when the sword actually comes on our neck. So even now what is left, together we should rise. Few steps we can do. First step, please keep speaking about it. Keep talking about it. In every social gathering, in every family gathering, speak about it. First level of any progress can happen only when people become aware. We are not aware. There is some awareness which has come, thank God, but it is still far and very less. We need to talk to make people aware. The formula is very simple. If you become aware, only then you will care. Become aware, then you will care. When you care, you will act. Action will come from caring. For us to care, we must be aware. Hindu is not aware. In our temples, we should bring this awareness. That we are shrinking, we are reducing. If we don't fix it now, after a point of time, it cannot be reversed, and we don't want to go back there. There was a time when we had the power in this world, but never attacked anybody. That is our culture. When we controlled 32% of the world GDP, 32%, China was behind us. China had 22, 24. Between China and India, 56% of the world trade happened between these two nations. That was our richness. Still we never conquered anybody. We respect every religion because that is our nature, that is our spirituality. The rishis have clearly said. But when someone looks at us differently, please remember this philosophy is not applicable there. Krishna did not apply that philosophy. Krishna taught Arjuna, Adveshta Sarva Bhutanam, 12th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. Adveshta Sarva Bhutanam. My devotee is incapable of hating anybody. Oh Arjuna, don't hate anybody. Maitra Karuna Evacha. Be friendly. Be compassionate. He is telling this to Arjuna. Krishna is telling this to Arjuna. And shoot Duryodhana. You understand Hindu philosophy? Without hatred, without vengeance, act. If you are in the war, you need to kill people, kill people. Without that hatred. This was Gita's message. Krishna gave this message. Arjuna wanted to run away. You understand? Arjuna said, enough of this war. I don't want this war. I don't want this violence. Let me go. He made him stay here. I'll teach you. Taught him. And one of the philosophies, don't hate anybody. But at the same time, you can't avoid. You have to shoot. Shoot Duryodhana. Take action without hatred. What a powerful philosophy taught in the war field. This is our philosophy. That we can be even in the battlefield without hatred and still take action. Rama did that, is it not? When Ram went to Lanka, he still tried one attempt for peace. Ravan was not ready to listen. He has to take action. Rama took action, but did not grab Lanka. Made Vibhishan the king and he came back. Look at our philosophy. Strength we must have, not greed. And it is our philosophy to have strength. But today Hindus don't have that strength. And we keep talking. See, forgiveness can come from only a strong mind. Weak mind cannot forgive. Shama virasya bhushanaha. Forgiveness comes from, forgiveness is an ornament of a hero, a mighty person. Virasya bhushanaha. The victorious man wears forgiveness as an ornament. We are weak and we talk about forgiveness. That is wrong. We are misquoting our scriptures and Hindus are sleeping. Today we need to wake up because what is happening in Bangladesh has happened in some parts of India already. There are certain parts of India we are still not safe within the country. If Hindus don't wake up, and if we don't unite and consciously strengthen our population, we will be in a position where we cannot reverse. And that would be difficult. Just imagine. And imagine the tamoguna, that we are not learning our lesson. Wherever we were not in majority in numbers, we lost that land, our people got massacred, killed, finished. And we still have not learnt that. The stories of Hindus in Pakistan, very, very sad. The government doesn't even take FIR if you have to go complain. Imagine government-sponsored killing of Hindus in Pakistan. Is Bangladesh very different now? In schools they are chucked out. In government offices they are made to resign. People are not coming out. Our own Hindus, some time ago, they were all part of one nation. We need to voice, and the pressure has to build from here to the people of authority to consciously take some action. Whatever needs, this massacre has to be stopped. This kind of a event is something really good. But we should strive, we should look at something more. See, we have to give credit to Gandhi in one area. He understood the Hindu mind perfectly. Others have not understood. Gandhi understood. Gandhi's method was non-cooperation. And Hindus are very happy to do that. Don't cooperate. Okay, fine. That is a protest. I'm ready. Today, the protest is Hindus will not come to the road. That is our weakest point. If only the Hindu shows strength in the road, things will change. But we are weak. We will not come to the road. So we need to tap Hindus with what is their approach. I tell you today, a Hindu youth or even middle-aged Hindu, if you look at them, they like to work in convenience and comfort. Gandhi understood that perfectly. That we like to work in convenience and comfort. If these two are catering, big protest will happen. If someone can protest from their comfort, if someone can protest from their convenience, people will do. We need to look at few things that way. So something we should do, like on a particular day, maybe we start announcing, like when Bhagat Singh passed away. Not before he passed away. When he was fasting, one day the nation went to fast. The nation said, today we will fast because he is fasting for 65 days. We will fast one day. Many people across the country did not cook food that day. Now these kind of protest Hindu will do. Ekadasi, this, that, you tell people will do. So we need to strategize where a Hindu would easily come forward, show our strength there. So visiting a temple for a Bangladeshi Hindu, doing a havan for a Bangladeshi Hindu, going to a temple and chanting Mrityunjaya mantra for a Bangladeshi Hindu, Hindus will do all this. So we need to come up with programs which can make this Hindu who is now convenient and comfort to come out and do. So these kind of programs we must take up to voice. If we don't do it now, it will be too late. We are shrinking, and if we start shrinking even within Bharat, gone. And please get out of this wrong notion, Hindus are majority. Hindus are majority where? At least in 9 or 10 states we are not a majority. And we still think we are a majority in this country. Where? 9 states at least we are not a majority. That means in all these places we have shrunk. Whatever is existing has to be sustained. It is an important issue that we look into it. We must give our solidarity to the Bangladeshis, and we must do certain programs which all of us can come together. Go to a temple, light a lamp for Bangladeshi Hindu. Go to a temple, break a coconut for Bangladeshi Hindu. Go to a temple, do Mrityunjaya Havan for a Bangladeshi Hindu. People will start doing. See, this is a very small step, but we are awakening people. Please remember, these steps may not show immediate result, but it is awakening people. Slowly that awakening is coming. So this kind of things we should know. We should understand the Hindu mindset. If we expect Hindu to come to the road, never. If you expect Hindu to come and show strength on the streets, Hindus are not ready today. We need to bring them there. Eventually this war can be won only when you come to the streets. But what are the earliest steps we need to do? We should think about it. It is very important that we take this issue very seriously, not casually, and do our little bit in bringing this awareness more. If the Hindu fully becomes aware, Hindu will care. Today Hindu is not aware. And if there is a slight awareness comes to a Hindu, the system which is existing today is very powerful. They can distract a Hindu mind in no time. Some event will be created. Entire media attention will go there. Our span of staying focused is very short. So one event will distract, Hindus will get distracted. So we need to keep this awareness on and on and on. Otherwise, very quickly the Hindus will get distracted. Many programs we have done, that event has created an awareness, but it is not sustained. Immediately something at the global level or at the national level or at the state level, we will get distracted. One cricket match is enough. Gone, awareness gone that day, everybody sticking to the TV. One cinema, something finished, distracted. So Hindu gets distracted so quickly. We are creating awareness. Imagine the effort, whether it is RSS or VHP or all other Hindu organizations, the amount of effort goes inside in creating the awareness, but not able to sustain because we get distracted fast. We must keep something that when we plan, we should plan. This particular awareness program should last for 6 months, and for 6 months, every week or every 10 days, what we should do. This kind of collectively, if we can strategize, only then we will be able to retain it in the Hindu memory. Otherwise, Hindu memory gets distracted fast. This is another thing we have to do. It is our responsibilities. Let us do together. This is not a place for, like lecturing, but this is a place for now. We are here for caring. So let's look at this and see what little we can do. We must do it. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.